Okay, gentlemen, ladies, doing a little camera test here. Let's see if this microphone deal works any better. And I'm sitting around today, and I thought, while it's pouring rain, let's do a little video on stuff to spend your money on. Good stuff to spend your money on in reloading. Number one, a good beam scale. This is a Redding. It's older than the hills, and it's dead nuts. This will get you within a tenth of a grain every time. If you can read that little mark right there, it will get you dead nuts every damn time. That up there, the Chargemaster link, or Chargemaster, any of the Chargemasters, it doesn't matter what you got. That particular one will get you within 2/10 of a grain, plus or minus. Understand what 2/10 of a grain is, plus or minus. That means one charge might be plus 2/10. The next charge might be minus 2/10. Baby doll, that's 4/10. Now, most of the time, it drops really well. But you can tell, sometimes it doesn't like to drop right. But if I'm doing a whole lot, I use it just for a simple reason of speed. And we all know what speed gets you. Absolutely freaking nothing. But you do get there faster. Okay, good beam scale. A good reloading press. Now, Lee makes good presses. I've got a Lee out there that I started with 30 years ago, and I still use it from time to time. It's mounted on I've got a big bench out in the garage that I use. It's been mounted on that bench for 25 years. And it's never come off. Still use it from time to time. Before I got this Forester, I was using a Rock Chucker 2, and it was dead nuts, right? My buddy Randy Dawson showed up here one day, and I was commenting earlier about his Forester press, how much I liked it. Well, he showed up here one day, just out of the damn blue, and he lives 3 hours away. Showed up here one day out of the blue and said, "I got something for you." I said, "What you got, brother?" And he pulled out this big Forester box. A brand new Forester press. And I want you to know that man give it to me. I mean, what do you do? You know, you take it. That's what you do. He's one of my dear friends, and God has blessed me with a bunch of really good friends. But anyway, Forester press. The way they work, you've got a little set of jaws down here. You know, you're not going to be able to see it because this camera sucks. But that's how that works. It's a universal type deal. You can flip the jaws over and do small cases or standard cases, what's set on right now. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful working press. The main thing I like about this press is that. Holy cow. Do you know how much time that saves? It's ridiculous. When you screw up, I've got a bullet puller over there set up for this. It's a Forester bullet puller set up. They're made for these presses, and you talk about a time saver. Golly. And this has a lighting kit on it. I didn't plug it up. I didn't think to. But anyway, a good press, Rock Chucker, a good Lee, whatever. The money is well spent on good presses. That's what I'm trying to get across to you. Whether you get a Forester or not, a quality press is money well spent. It will last you 2 lifetimes. Good, a good set of calipers. This is Mitutoyo's. I've had those Mitutoyo's for, see, I've been here for 27 years, 25 years. So I've had these for 20 at least, or 22. They're outstanding. They still hold dead nuts. They're just outstanding calipers. I've got a set, over in that black box, a set that I bought at Harbor Freight, and they were okay. Did pretty good. I used them from time to time. Well, about a week ago I dropped them. Now they're useless. It's some kind of little gear in there or whatever, and it's a dial caliper too. And it just ruined. They're ruined. I've dropped these Mitutoyo's 50 times, and they're still outstanding. Moving on. Let's go back a little ways. Good dies. I use Lee dies. I've got 8 sets of them sitting right there. I've got about 8 sets of Reddings. I like the Redding dies better. There's nothing wrong with the Lees. I got 0 complaints with the Lee. But when I do any of my target rifles that I got, and what I do, I've got a lot of different calibers. I just like Redding dies. Yeah, I've never had a bad die. I mean, so that said, I've never had a bad Lee die either. So I prefer the Redding. I think they're just a little higher quality. Good powder funnels. Holy cow. You talk about a game changer. Especially when you're doing like 22s and 17s and the like. A good powder measure, buddy, saves you a bunch of trouble. A good case prep center. Lyman's good. I've had this RCBS now for over 20 years, I guess. Well, even longer than that. I've had it for over 25 because I had it when we built this house. So I've had it for over 25 years. Works as good as it did the day I bought it. I couldn't do without it. Absolute quality. Talking about quality. This is a a Harrell's powder measure. Dude, if you use like a super shortcut powder, like Vitavori 133 or whatever, or super shortcut 4007, or a ball powder, if you use a ball powder, this measure will drop as good as that Charge Master all day. That's just not bullshit. Try it. But Harrell's Precision, the BR measure is just outstanding. This is the, I forget the model. It's the ball bearing, all that stuff, roller bearings, all that. Just a wonderfully made powder measure. I couldn't do without it. Get one if you can afford them. They're just a big time saver. And I got another pet peeve here about reloading stuff. Everybody's going to spray lubes, stuff like that. I hate it. I hate every bit of it. This lube pad I got when I first started, so it's between 27 and 30 year old. Still use it every day. Well, every day that I load anyway. And regular RCBS case lube. You can't, it's easy to overlube a case, but it's damn sure better to overlube than it is to underlube. I've seen too many cases get stuck with these new one-shot deals, the spray-on stuff. They'll spray it on and they end up not getting any on their on the bottom of the case, whatever the case, whatever they're doing, but they're getting them stuck, and it's just ridiculous. I can't say I never had a case stuck because I have just forgot to lube a case a time or two. I have stuck cases. If you reload, you're going to stick a case. But that case pad right there, rolling lube pad or whatever you want to call them, you can't beat. So just invest in good equipment. I'm not saying that high dollar equipment's best at all. Like I said, I've got a Lee press out there, just outstanding. I've got to go. The phone's